Yo, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Zeppelin, and today we are back with some more Call of Duty Warzone Rebirth content. So for those of you who have not seen the last video, I played a couple of good games on stream a few days ago, and I actually done commentary over one of those games where I got 16 kills and a win, and I said in that video that I may do the entire 3 games in that one video, depending how long those videos took to commentate on and how much I waffled essentially, because as I said in the last one, those who know me know that I waffle quite a lot. But that video ended up being around 17-18 minutes, I think, so at that point I thought, well, I'm going to split it up into 3 different videos for the 3 different games, or maybe even I'll get the last game done in this video. I'm really not sure, as the game that I'm about to show you, I'm not sure if it was a win, but I did get 11 kills in the game, so I feel like there's some things here that I can show you. I've had to skip forward a little bit in the gameplay here because, again, I started off the game quite bad. I had nearly gotten a couple of kills, but had just gotten overrun by teams. I was running off my own, you know. I was playing this in a way where I was just going for kills, and where I start this gameplay is essentially after coming back in again. It's a little bit later in the game, and I'm trying to land in just to get my loadout straight away and then help out the teammate. It's a very risky play, but it worked out, and this is where I got my kills from here on in. So if you enjoy this video and if you enjoy the commentary, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more, because there will be more, and make sure to leave a comment down in the comments below letting me know what you think of the video and let me know where I can improve, and also let me know if these videos are informative. I highly recommend that you watch the previous video that I put out first, just because it'll give you a better idea of these videos that I'm making, and it has a longer intro, so you'll understand where I'm coming from on this more often, and you'll know what to expect on this video, because I may not repeat myself on this video if I have said certain things and made certain points that I did in the previous. So I highly recommend checking out that and checking out the rest of the videos on my channel. And if I have put out the 3rd video on the 3rd game separately, then make sure to go check that out as well. I look forward to recording that one as well, because that was a good game as well. I think that was another 16 kill win. Okay folks, so let's get straight into this. I'm landing on my loadout. My teammate's just gone down. Incredibly risky position. I land quick, get my gun, go looking for the guy that I thought was out here, but he is not. I'm not quite sure my teammate has gone down, but at this point I didn't even really have too much hope in my gameplay, so I just decided to go and get him up and try my luck a little bit. I wasn't sure where the enemies were. I thought he might be down here, so I go look, but to no real avail, and I think I'm looking for another little bit before I run into people, so I'm going to skip forward a little more. Oh, skip forward maybe a little too much. So we run forward here in this instance, and what actually happens here? Okay, because this is out of the 3 games, this is my least good one. I think I hear footsteps at this point. The teammate's just been intercepted. I run down. A lot of bad shots here, like a lot of bad shots, but I get down. I see a guy here, and I have no idea why he doesn't push me, but I get myself a chance to reload. Again, I jump around the corner, do the same thing that I talked about in the last video, where I jump around him to try and make him have to drag his aim as much as possible, because he may not have a high sensitivity, and sliding around him and getting him to have to drag his aim may confuse him enough to get so I can get the kill. I mean, in this situation he had the complete advantage. I had the wrong gun out, no ammo, and he gave me a situation where I was able to reload, and even still you could argue that he had an advantage, but I managed to turn it into a win. That was just decent tactical gameplay in terms of making sure I got the ammo reloaded. I was ready to dodge and weave around that corner if he was going to push me as I was getting my gun reloaded, and then just when it came to the gunfight, as I said, just sliding around him, making him drag his aim and getting that kill. Now I know there's more people around, so I run, try and put a few bullets. Again, my shots were just missing this game. I barely put any in him. I go forward to try and get him more. He gets sniped. I decide to go in for the finish and run back across to finish that guy. But then as I finish the first guy that I downed, should I say, but I just seen at the corner of my screen there, another one from their team had actually run into the top right corner, and I wasn't sure if he'd seen me, which is why you see me sliding to my loadout drop, because I panicked and I wanted to use whatever I had there to get some cover. But I see him run down low. I'm thinking he does jump down there. I'm thinking he's corner camping, but he actually goes for the revive, I think, which is silly. And I just managed to get them both. Again, the Mac 10's a very good gun in that situation. That team in general could have played that way better overall to get me killed. Again, I rode my luck a little bit there in order to stay alive, but it put me in a position where I got the guns and the ammo and just pretty much everything that I wanted to push forward and try to win this game. Okay, so just to forward a little bit more, I knew there was people on the roof. I was halfway on the roof, so I dropped down, pop dead silence, and try and sneak around. And as you'll see here, it works rather well. They're fighting my teammates across the way. I get an easy down, an easy kill. I thought there was actually more on the roof, and I think there might be here. Again, I'm not quite sure what happens in this gameplay. I seem to run up to go for this bounty guy who is running down this way for some strange reason. It was quite a weird gunfight, but I managed to get him down. I'm going straight back for the res, but as I see that the bounty doesn't go away, that was not actually the bounty, and there could be more people on the roof and more danger. So I'm getting this guy res, we're behind cover, playing it safe, and I start to move forward again, seeing if anyone is going to peek their head at the other end. I see that one does. I see another guy flying in, but I take some shots here. See that he doesn't have armor, so I go for it. I go in, get the down, get 2 downs, but there was a third there, and I cannot get that finished, you know? And that is just a shame. My teammate should have come to help me there. I think in this situation I was a little bit annoyed at my teammate, and rightly so. He had time to plate up and get in there and get those kills finished. I think he actually did finish both of them there, so I got more kills on the board. And at this point I was keeping a track of my kills because I realized I was starting to down people rather quickly. And the teammate doesn't actually see this guy down here. Believe me, this teammate was not very good, but you know, we're not going to focus on that too much. Let's see what happens when I get back in here. Let me actually just rewind a little bit. I see my teammates in gunfights here, and I'm going to see how much he can help me. So I land back in with my FNAC. I just managed to get this guy down, pick up a kilo. Teammate goes down, but I do manage to down this guy, finish his kill, and I know there are more people on the roof, so I don't go for the res just yet. I try to get looking around, seeing if there's any immediate danger, put more bullets in this guy. I know there's quite a few people around at this point, so I'm afraid to just go for the res, especially since I know that the teammate may not offer me much help to begin with. But I don't actually manage to get that down there, and with the amount of people that were on the roof, you know, sometimes when you're playing a game you just have to be tactical, you have to make the right decision, and I decided to just bail out there, make sure to get my guns reloaded and play safe and play for the regain of the roof. I've done a lot of damage to people there, so there are things that could have been done. I know there's not many people left in this game at this point, and to be honest, I don't think I make much of this game at this point. I do corner camp here, you know, just to try and get a few more kills and play sneaky for the placement win, but with the teammates gone, it really isn't looking good. I get this down, I get this kill, and I do believe that might be the last kill that I get in this game, and I place 4th as I get dropped coming off the building at the end. That is very unfortunate, but I did manage to get quite a number of kills that game. They were kind of slimy kills, you know, it wasn't as clean cut of a game as I would have liked it to be, but you know, I still managed to have a somewhat decent game. I do believe I made something out of nothing there in terms of the teammate that I had the unfortunate pleasure of being around on that roof for the majority of the clips that I just shown you. And yeah, sometimes you're just going to have games like that where the chips don't line up for you, but as long as you're doing things right and playing the right way, you are going to get a couple of kills on the board. And if you really want to play for placement after a certain point, then that is possible. You just gotta be more reluctant in your gunfights, play your corners as I did towards the end, shoot that guy in the back, play the roof, play tactical, and I managed to get myself 4th maybe in a game where I didn't really deserve to get 4th. Okay, since we are only running around 9 minutes here unedited, I'm going to show you the 3rd and final game in this video. So pay no heed to what I was saying earlier about there being a 3rd video. There won't be for the moment unless I record more gameplay. This is it. So in this game, I start off very well, very quickly. The teammate wants to land somewhere that I think is mental, but I decide to do it anyway because again, I was looking for kills, looking for clips, and I thought going somewhere a bit insane, maybe a little bit fun. But as you can see, I land in here. I go straight inside because I'm not sure if there's going to be many people around. I pick up a sniper. I'm not really happy at this point, so I am looking for a box. I want to see if there's anything that can give me a decent gun. And luckily enough, I open this and I get a purple PPSH. No real better gun you can get off the bat playing close range. And I see a guy just land in 2nd floor. I call 2nd floor to my teammates. Mark that I'm going up here. Straight away, go for the corner. Get this down, get this kill, and get myself more ammunition and look around. Just seeing that guy in 2nd floor, so I push again, knowing my teammates are around. We're going for quick kills here. He plays the same corner, get him down, no problem, get myself reloaded and get a satchel. I look around because I hear someone coming in. I see he was chasing my teammate. I get that down, and that is 3 downs off the bat from just simply keeping aware, playing quick, and also just using my ears and using the headset. You know, in that last one there, I would not have gotten that at all, or my teammate would have been in way more trouble if I wasn't being completely aware of whose footsteps were where. And remember, teammates were running around at this point as well, so it could have been their footsteps, but I made sure to try and hear ones that sounded like they were coming from a different area based on where my teammates were on the map, and I used sort of my teammate as bait there to make sure to come up behind and get that kill and save his ass, so to speak. So it was a very quick 3 kills there. I'm kind of lucky that I managed to catch them split off. Now, as you can see at this point, I have another guy chase me underneath. I chase upstairs knowing that my teammate is here and hoping that he can help me. So I run up these stairs, mark that there's a guy in the building, get myself reloaded, and hop out. I'm not actually quite sure what happened to this guy at this point. I think he may have run outside and got killed by my teammates. Actually, as a matter of fact, if we... oh, I went a bit too far there. If we skip a little bit more, actually we're not going to skip, we're going to start from here. We jump out, or one of our teammates unfortunately dies. I missed the guy there that's on the right. I didn't see him, but I hear him revive himself, and I just put a bullet in him and get him finished. At this point, I'm greedy, I'm hungry, I'm chasing kills. I hear more people over here. I start getting shot at, and I realize I'm in a bad position. I get one down. I know that I'm not going to get out of this situation alive, but I get that kill to go for my bloodthirsty, and I do not survive here. I get killed, but I start the game with 5 kills, knowing that my teammates should be safe enough for me to come back. And this is honestly the best start that I had out of the 3 games. We went on a very fast start here, and we are just going to skip on to when I come back. I die the first time I come back. I try to land on my stuff, be sneaky. It doesn't work. Second time I land, I try it again, but I decide to bail at the last second, but they're still chasing me. I am super one-shot here, but I get lucky. I get away. I drop low, and it's from this point I try to pick up some guns and get some ammo. I realize I'm being chased. I pick up a gun. I was going to play that corner camp underneath the ladder, but I had no ammo, so I panicked. But I realized coming in here that there was an ammo crate. I picked that up, get my gun reloaded, play in the corner, hear him coming from my right, and I pick up this kill here. He was not expecting me to be there with that gun, and that was a simple enough kill. I seen on the minimap that there was more people above me, so I did not want to stay around his body and loot up. I decided to just try and play it safe and try to pick them off one by one if they come to chase me. Now, at this point, I see this guy's legs here. I'm hoping that he will eventually come to peek me. I have no idea how he didn't see me here. I decide to still play it sneaky way. He hops the window. He's caught in a very bad position. I get that down. I wanted to go loot him because I'm nearly out of ammo, but again, I see so many people above me in the minimap that I did not think it was worth it, so I simply run and try and find another place to be able to pick up some ammo. I do some running around for a while until I eventually find an MG. I go around the corner here. I know there's people above me, or well, at this point I think they may not actually be on the roof, that they may be on one of the other floors, but I do eventually try and make my way to the roof, I believe. Yeah, so they're above me here. I'm sitting by the ladder. I know they're on another team that's directly in front. As you'll see here, they begin to hop off as they do. Now, I'm playing very far away from my teammates at this point, but again, I'm just going for kills. I'm feeling confident at this point. I did not mean to hop over there, but I decided just to take the shots. I down one straight away, get that kill, and I move quick because I know there's more gunfights going on. So there, I get one, third party that, third party the second, get them both down. That's 2 downs. A teammate of theirs is going in there for the res. They do not quite know where I am. I'm out of ammo. He's resin. I see a gun on the ground, go for it. He sees me, take shots, but I drop shot him with that MG. A great gun that I was able to find to pick up, and I get those 2 kills. And I am already on a merciless, I believe, at this point, has just popped up on the screen. Now, I believe that there was someone else maybe pushing, so I take a few pop shots, and I don't really make much of it. But that segment there, I believe, was one of the best things that I'd done through the entire time of playing, and it was really just all about knowing when to push, being confident in not only my gun skill, but the gun that I had. I mean, especially with the MG there, I had a very good gun that would be able to wipe out a number of people. I knew there was two teams fighting. I was on my own. My only real chance was to third party. I played a risk there at the end, picking up the other MG, but I had seen that the dude went for the revive, so I took my chances, especially since I knew that the MG will be able to rip him rather quickly, so it wouldn't be a slow kill gun. So I realized I had a chance to go for it there, and it just worked out all super well, should I say. So I killed that guy on the roof. That was 1 kill. 2 more downs. Those are 2 more kills that count as mine. And then I killed the guy who was trying to res his teammate and the other teammate who was down on the floor. So I done most of the wiping there, and they were made pretty weak for me, but I also had a good gun. Okay, so at this point we have skipped ahead to a little later in the game. I had done most of my wiping of people on that section that you had just seen, so I did not want to push too far forward on my own as we were getting into the later game. I decided to wrap back around the whole way that you seen me go there and link back up with my teammates, and there's a push potentially happening on prison here. My teammates never actually push in with me here, which ultimately gets me killed, which I'm very annoyed, but I see people running around. I'm lucky this guy's weak. I get one kill and I run, I get out of there. I know there's two teams. My cluster hits me, which is quite dumb. I get people down and putting bullets in people, but I've no armor. Honestly, if I had not put my cluster in there, I may have gotten more kills. I thought my cluster would hit more so onto the roof. It was just a bad placement by me and a mistake that I'd made. I do make quite a few mistakes in games that I play as well. I'm not perfect by any means, but at this point I'm just running around really trying to pick some kills here and get into a safer position. I know I'm being chased at this point. I tried to turn and I might have gotten him, but there was a second guy and I didn't even mean to melee, and I just got caught in a terrible position. My teammates provided absolutely no help there when they could have. They were being very scummy at the edge of the map, you know, actually putting themselves in a worse position in that, you know, if they left it too late and they tried to move in, they would be storm held rather easily. So yeah, I think it was just poor play by the teammates as well. I maybe should have just waited with them, but as again I was kill hungry, so I land back in, I get my Mac 10, and at this point they have decided that they wanted to push in. Try to pick up a bounty to see where people are, but of course there is no one left at this point to put bounties on, or the bounties don't work at this point, should I say. So I'm up here, I'm looting, I'm trying to make sure that I just get myself set up going into endgame here. I believe I pick up a sniper at this point, and then this guy literally just comes out of nowhere. I take a no-scope shot and it doesn't hit. I pull out the gun again, I slide around him, try to drag his aim, distract him the teammates. He downed one teammate, but we had a whole squad there, so we were completely fine in getting that kill. And at this point we start to move further forward on the... we move a little bit further forward on the roof as a team. There was two people here. We get the two kills. I only got one of them. We run downstairs. There's more people hiding on the second floor. I see a guy there. I pull out my sniper, try and do something, but there's a lot of the standoffs at this point, so I'm just going to skip forward a little bit. And I get downed here because I do what I actually said in the first video about like a sacrifice play. And it was risky to do it with these teammates, but I try it anyway. I run in, make sure to do damage, get one down. Teammates push in, make sure to clean up for me, get these two downs, and get me revived. And that's just something that I think, as again I said in the last video, and I'll be adamant here, that the sacrifice play can be very important towards getting a win, as you can essentially just trade for trade, and if you have a team that has good gun skill, your man is always going to win the second gunfight if they're full health, because you have put them nearly completely off kilter by pushing in the first place. Now I'm just trying to make sure that the second floor is cleaned up here and that the first floor way up is blocked off so that we can win. I see another guy here, just a good gunfight here. I heard him coming a little late, but I ended up getting that kill. I walk around this corner. Maybe I should not have challenged this gunfight. I feel like I should have won this gunfight. It was poor by me, but I did not have full armor. I was worried about him pushing up the stairs. Apologies there, bit of a cough. I was worried about him pushing up the stairs with me armoring and catching us all off guard. And at this point I had my 16 kills. I don't get back in, but the teammates have roof. I'm worried about them getting the win because I felt like they'd done some dodgy things. But, you know, they're holding the roof well, they move well, and there's not many people at this point. I think it's like a 3v1v1. They'd already gotten one kill. They run down here chasing the last dude, and I'm following the wrong guy here for the action, but they get the kill, and we get the win, and we are out of there. We just go back. Well, we actually get a look at how many kills we got. Maybe not. It depends if the video wants to work for me. I think it was 16 kills anyway, so we will say that was a 16 kill game. Yeah, I leave straight away. That was a 16 kill game, I'm pretty sure. It was a very good game. I wish I stayed alive until the end, but I feel like I've done a lot of the things right in that game in terms of gunplay. I definitely could have stayed with my teammates a little more, but I was playing on my own. If I was playing with friends of mine or playing in a squad, I definitely would have stuck with my teammates more and done things more as a unit. But I feel like that game at least was a showcase of my gun skill and tactical awareness in terms of getting kills, being outnumbered, and just playing it wisely in terms of pushing kills, but it technically wasn't wise in terms of playing for a bit of longevity. Okay, so that is the end of the video. I actually had a lot of fun making this. My voice is getting a little sore because I've been yapping so much. Hey, it's what I do. I just talk and I talk, and hopefully you didn't find it annoying anyway, but if you did, make sure to let me know down in the comments below, along with anything else you want to let me know about this video or my content or whatever. That's what the comments are for, so make sure to leave one. And if you liked it, make sure to leave a like. Hell, even if you didn't like it, make sure to leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. And make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. I hope you took something from these videos. I hope you maybe learned something. I hope that you just, as well, just maybe liked the video, liked hearing me sort of analyze my own gameplay. It sounds a little vain for me to say out loud, I'm analyzing my own gameplay. But I just really liked those games. I felt like I played well and I wanted to discuss them. I feel like there's sometimes a lot to discuss in these games, tactically, especially as a competitive player. And yeah, I had a lot of fun making this video. I know it probably won't get the most amount of views this video and the last video I made before, because, you know, gaming content just doesn't particularly do too well on YouTube anymore, and especially on my channel. But it's not all about what just does well for views. I want to do as well content that I enjoy as well, and I like commentating. I like talking about gameplay, especially gameplay in a game that I am interested. So it was very fun to kind of make this video and sort of try out my commentary skills a little bit, and I feel like I went well. But, you know, if it didn't, or if there's anything I can improve on, again, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. I hope to see you in the next video that I make. If you're only here for the gaming related content, I'm not sure what's coming next. It may be more horror games. I've been doing a lot of horror game streams in October, and some of them should be up already. I believe the At Dead of Night series is up. We were doing Resident Evil. More will be up on this channel soon, along with more Call of Duty content, especially when Vanguard comes out. There's going to be a lot of Vanguard, a lot of Warzone for the new Warzone map coming to this channel. So Call of Duty is far from gone from this channel, far from gone with from like what I like to do, and I'm really excited to do it. So again, I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you soon. Take care. Peace.